Good morning. Welcome to part 2 of our meditation. I hope you enjoyed our first meditation practice, which was really just introducing and tuning into your breath. So this morning I thought I'd add to that some pranayama exercises that'll help us to reduce stress and anxiety, slowing the breath down. It's also good for memory, concentration, and it just helps you to tackle tasks in your everyday life. So we're all looking for a little bit of calmness at the moment. So please do join me, and as we move on, part 3, part 4, we'll add more of the pranayama exercises, and we'll always finish with the meditation at the end. Okay? So let's come to that seated position as you did before. Elevating the hips, allow the hips to be slightly higher than our knees, sitting upright, that we lengthen through the crown of the head. And again, let the pelvis sway side to side and forward and back so that you find your seat and just rooting yourself down, your root chakra connecting down towards the earth. And we're finding our chin mudra, allow the thumb and first finger to touch, softening, bending the elbows, allow the shoulders to relax. And I invite you now just to take 3 comfortable breaths. Breathing in through the nasal passage. Exhaling that heavy sigh, just allowing yourself to let go. Breathing in, drawing energy into the body. Exhaling the heavy sigh, letting go. And last time in this way, breathing in and exhaling. And if you haven't already done so, just softening your gaze, relaxing the muscles on your face, and relax your jawbone. And tuning in to the sounds you hear around you. Letting those sounds now be part of your practice today. They're not there to distract. Mindfully listening, sounds within the room and outside the room. And as they fade into the background, try to tune into your breath. Is the breath short, long, deep, or shallow? And without manipulating it in any way, just the natural flow of that breath. Be the observer of that breath. As you draw the breath in, as you breathe out, just allowing that energy flow through every cell in your body. Notice if your mind has wandered back into the day. Don't worry if it has, just acknowledge the thought. And then come to the next breath. Just to open the centers, chakras within the body, let's chant 3 ohms together in our practice this morning. Again, it's a pranayama exercise. As you chant the om, just allowing the space in the mind and in the body. So together let's take a nice in-breath and exhale the breath. Inhaling to chant. hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra, setting an intention for your practice this morning. Intention for your day ahead. Namaste. So the first breathing exercise that we're going to work with today is the DSP breath. So it's a complete breath. Well, basically what you're going to do is, again, we're looking to slow down our breath. If we slow down the breath, the nervous system, we start to tune into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest. And that's what we're looking to do. So you're going to take a breath in. So bear with me. You're going to breathe in 50% of your breath through the nasal passage. You breathe in another 50% of that breath. Then you draw your navel in slightly and exhale your breath. So it goes a little bit like this. So you breathe in 50%, breathe in the other 50%, draw your navel in, and then exhale. If you feel you have to exhale from the mouth, but ideally exhale through the nasal passage. So let's try it together. Sitting nice and tall, find your chin mudra. Breathing in 50%. Another 50%. Navel in. And exhale the breath. And again, another round, breathing in. And again, in. Draw navel in. And exhale the breath. So that's the DSB breath. And we will take that breath, the complete breath, after our first round of Kapalabhati. Okay? And Kapalabhati is the shining skull. We're trying to draw the energy right up into our third eye and into the crown of the head. So you're building fire in your second belly, which is around the navel. Okay? The Adi Mudra is the mudra we use so that we use our full lung capacity. So your fist, your hands, the thumb is in underneath your four fingers. And you let those hands rest on your thighs. And the breath is exhaling. So you're exhaling from the nostrils or the mouth. For the first one, I'm going to take it from the mouth. As I exhale, I contract my abdominals. So it's a little bit like this. So you're contracting your abs, drawing in as if you're pushing that fire, that light energy all the way up through the crown of your head. Okay? Second way you can take it is from the nostrils. Taking a breath in. And relax it. So that exhale might have been quite strong and forceful for me. So again, just go to what's comfortable for you. Try not to make it very forceful. Just relax with it. If you need to breathe out from the mouth to start, do so. But you will start to close the mouth and continue. It's like you're sneezing from the nasal passage. So I'm going to clap, and maybe just 10. We're going to build it up over time. So let's try it together. Okay, find your Adi Mudra. Sitting nice and tall. Taking a breath in. And relax. As you relax, find your Chin Mudra. DSP breath. Breathe in 50%. Another 50. Navel in. And exhale the breath. And again, relaxing, returning to whatever breath is comfortable. And let's take another round of Kapalabhati. Breathing in. DSP breath. So that's our Kapalabhati breathing. So try and work with that, remembering again you're contracting the abs as you exhale, and the exhale is from the front of the nostrils, not so much the back of the throat. Try and relax into it, keep the shoulders relaxed, try not to put too much force on it. Okay, so we will add to that in our next meditation practice, but just work with that, see can you get 10 breaths and maybe take 2 or 3 rounds of 10, bringing a DSP breath in with each cycle. So for the next, we're just going to work with alternate nostril breathing. Now, in the times that are in it, we're asked not to put our hands to our face, but again, I'm sure you've sanitized beforehand, and it's your own self-practice, so be mindful to that. And Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, helps us to balance the left and right hemisphere of the brain. It helps us to draw energy around the body. It brings a sense of calmness if you're stressed or anxious. But it's important not to wait till you're actually stressed or anxious. It's to start to introduce all of these exercises in a daily practice, so that when a situation does arise, you're able to tackle that challenge a little bit easier. So we use the right hand. So identify your right hand. Your thumb is resting on your right nostril. Your ring finger and your pinky are for your left nostril. And the peace fingers either curl up onto the third joint of your thumb, or you can direct them to the center of your brow, to your third eye. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate and then you can join me. Again, make sure your left hand is in the chin mudra resting on your thigh. So I close off the right nostril, breathing in through the left. Closing the left nostril and breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Closing the right and breathe out through the left. So that's one round. And we take one round, we'll take a DSP breath, and then go back to a second round of the alternate nostril. So adjust your position if you need to. Have a tissue handy, because it often helps you. You notice you release sinuses and mucus that you need to blow your nose after. So just channeling this energy to the crown of the head. Sitting nice and tall. Right hand, thumb to rest on your right nostril. Peace fingers to the center of the brow are on the third joint of your thumb. Let's first of all breathe in through both nostrils. Breathe out through both nostrils. Close off the right nostril and breathe in through the left. Close the left nostril and breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close off the right. Breathe out through the left. You can rest your hand down and take one round of DSP breath. Breathe in 50%. Another 50. Draw the navel in and exhale the breath. Prepare for your second round. Breathing in through the left. Closing off the left, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close off the right, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close off the left, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close off the right, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close off the left, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close off the right, breathe out through the left. Resting your hand back down, find your chin mudra. Breathing whatever way is comfortable for you. And as you finish your practice today, we're going to set a timer. And like in the last practice, you want to count your breath. Inhale, exhale is one breath. So the timer will start you and the timer will finish the session. So make yourself as comfortable as you can. And ideally we work for 3 minutes because again it really helps to relax the nervous system and switches on the parasympathetic, kind of tricking that vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is closely associated to the parasympathetic, so we rest and digest. We bring that sense of stillness and calmness, putting it with you into your day. So sitting nice and tall, I'm going to set the timer for 2 full minutes today. And we'll progress that in our next practice. So when you hear the bell, you just start to count your breath and try and let the out breath lengthen. There's no rush. What you want to do is slow the breath down. Inhale, exhale is one breath. bell. Just gently open your eyes, readjusting to the light in the room, acknowledging your efforts for coming onto the mat and just smiling inwardly to yourselves, giving yourself this opportunity, mind and body, to find a sense of balance and ease. We'll chant 3 ohms to complete our practice today. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhaling the breath. Inhale to chant. To Anjali Mudra, from my heart to yours, Om Shanti, Namaste.